Hello, my name is Brian Ambanilla, and today we'll be talking about video games as the ultimate form of storytelling and entertainment. Storytelling is an art that has been practiced since essentially the beginning of time, stemming as far back as when we first string together similar sounds and formed language. The way we tell stories has evolved from simple word of mouth, stories passed down from generation to generation, to books, to TV shows, and now, video games. The common factor among the first three is that you are there passively taking in the details of what you're hearing or watching, or both. Now, yes, the detail and story is there, but there was something missing. Something vital. Interactivity, or the ability to make a difference in the story being told, to be truly part of it. This interactivity forms a connection between you, the player, and the story, making it your own. In every major game franchise today, you are the vital piece that turns the tide of battle, the hero. Video games have been around for 4 to 5 decades, but only now have become so complex in terms of mechanics, functions, and even storytelling. Initially, video games were seen as mindless mediums, played only when there was time to waste. It was considered only for children and for rather lazy adults, but now have become a popular, far-reaching way to tell compelling stories in such an entertaining fashion. If you compare games like Pac-Man or Super Mario to games like Halo, Call of Duty, The Witcher, Skyrim, or Oblivion, you can see the stark differences in regards to graphics, game mechanics, and narratives. Though I say that not to discredit the older games' importance to gaming history, it does serve as an important reminder of where we were and where we are now. Since technology has developed at a rapid pace, and its extent can be seen everywhere, the need for interesting stories, however, has always been at the forefront of any entertainment medium. In every game genre, player centrality is a major function that, as it means, puts the player at the center of it all, making the player indispensable to the cause, whether to save humanity, your comrades, or to simply win. Putting the focus on a player, you, is a common and essential piece to any game, to any story. We are compelled to be interested because we are a part of it. We see ourselves in the characters we play. They are canvases that we paint with our own colors. Enter the Halo series. Master Chief, the main protagonist, is a Spartan, a super soldier trained from a young age and augmented to eventually become the next step in human evolution. Sorry, I got carried away. Anyway, you enter the series as a chief, fighting a losing war against a fierce and determined alien enemy known as the Covenant. Throughout the series, he never reveals his face. This is done purposefully, so we can imagine ourselves under the helmet, blasting through hordes of Covenant troops and saving the world while we're at it. Like many good movies or TV shows, starting at a point where so much has already happened forces the player to interact with all available resources in-game, or for the more devoted and curious, the books, to learn more about what has happened, what is happening, and what can be done to make a difference. This thus makes the player feel that their decisions matter, that they must be thought out. Eliciting that connection convicts many to become attached to the storyline. The Witcher 3 is a game that has substantiated the legitimacy of video games as the ultimate benchmark so far for storytelling. It has been hailed by many across the world as a storytelling masterpiece. Despite the game being a sequel, not many have really played the preceding titles. To many, including myself, it started off in the middle, in a place rife with war, monsters, and lost loves. And though you do not create a character but instead fit into the shoes of one already established, Geralt of Rivia, a master witcher or monster hunter, this, however, did not deter my interest, as his personality, as according to the lore, has already been eliminated by the mutations that make his order superhuman. It thus makes it easy to inject my own ideals and virtues through in-game decisions and dialogue choices. The decisions you make ultimately affect the world. One most appropriate is the choice to either protect Ciri or Geralt's adopted daughter from her true father, the emperor of an empire who seeks to leverage her to conquer the world, or to give her away in return for gold. This decision is essential as the main part of the game is spent searching for Ciri, even playing as her for a few situations to form a bond with her character, which makes this decision rather painstaking. In essence, the story is one that cannot be summed up by a few sentences. It must be experienced. Books are read, TV shows are watched, Video games, however, are experienced. This experience is one that is unlike any other. It is not passive, it is active. You are always in the thick of it. Or not. It's entirely up to you. With that said, it is my sincerest hope that you pick up a video game like The Witcher and prepare to be so engrossed in the story that you'll essentially never read or watch. You'll only live. Even if it's only virtually. Thank you.